Welcome back, everyone. Over 50 million credit and debit cards are believed to have been affected by a data breach this year at Home Depot. Crazy to believe. Well, here to talk about that and what you can do if you think you are affected, Kimberly Hazen with the BBB. Kimberly, we're just talking about this and a lot of the breaches and even just security in general online and with your credit card. It's a scary world, and especially with these iPhones that are coming out where you can even charge on your phone. Yeah. You got to be careful.
You got to be really careful.
So let's talk about the Home Depot breach, though.
Okay, so now they're saying Home Depot might be a little bit larger than the Target data breach. So the customers affected shopped at Home Depot from April to September. So that's a very big season for home repair.
Oh, yeah.
So the first rule of thumb is stay calm. You know, the one thing to remember is that you're not going to be responsible for fraudulent charges. Now, that being said, you still are responsible to be an advocate and to make sure that your accounts are safe. So you want to make sure that you're checking your credit card statements, your bank statements. If it's a debit card, I wouldn't wait for the statement. I would actually go online and check your account activity online to make sure if there aren't any fraudulent activities on your account. With a debit card, you're going to have fewer days to dispute a fraudulent charge than you would with, say, a credit card. So you just got to be really proactive, and you got to be checking those things out. The other thing is to make sure that you report those fraudulent charges right away. Be checking your account, your credit report. So your credit report's a little bit lagging in action, but it will also tell you if anything else has happened. And if you are a victim of this data breach, you will be able to put a lock on your credit report for free. So you just need to have the report that you were part of this. Keep your receipts.
There's the one thing I saw on there, to keep the receipts.
Keep the receipts.
Find me at home, I have this little binder. You can thank my dad for that. And why is that so important?
Well,
these
it's
days?
more important for us as consumers to kind of think, okay, did I really charge that, or is that something? If you have all your receipts and you're really organized about it, you'll know I wasn't there that day, or I was out of town that weekend, or things like that. You can actually prove that you weren't there. And then also, because of something like this, it's so ripe for scammers. You may get an email saying your credit card has been compromised in the Home Depot breach. You want to make sure that that itself is not coming from a scammer. So you don't willingly put in your information on some website, or worse, download some malware that grabs all your information from your computer.
As always, Kimberly, some great tips. And again, you just got to be careful and make sure that you do your homework and to check those statements. Can't say it enough. Kimberly, thanks so much. Stick around. Brian will have a final check on that fall forecast right after the break.